Kevin and Jen don't take any guff when they take your stuff.
We do repossessions of cars and boats and motorcycles.
And Jen is used to being the boss at home.
Anyways, he's not gonna do it my way, so what's the point?
And at work.
You better find a way to get home before I put my foot up his...
But will having a baby change all that? Because until now, it's been Jen's way or the highway.
Kevin's fine. He didn't have anything squished out of his lines.
Kevin and Jen and daughter Ashley have a lovely home and a wonderful life. And as far as they're concerned, nothing will change with the arrival of baby Jackson. Yeah, right. We'll follow the first 6 weeks of their new life. And watching their ups and downs will be the birthdays experts. Josie Vogal's a relationship guru. Kathy Buckworth, a real-life supermom. And Dr. Erwin Wolkoff is psyched and ready to go.
We run and own one of Ontario's busiest bailiff companies. We do repossessions of cars and boats and motorcycles. And basically, we add a lot of sunshine to everyone's day.
People are not happy to see us.
No. All right, so what are you gonna wear when we go? Are you gonna wear the vest? We meet a lot of the people who really just are, taking advantage of the system and really don't want to cooperate. Jen was a natural for it. She just sort of fell right into it.
How Carly even fits.
Maybe we could put yours and mine together. No?
Funny guy. Hey, look, I can do it up.
Yeah, I'm sure the baby's real happy in there right now, too. I'll go knock on the door and see if they have keys.
I always said I would never, ever get married, ever. First of all, I didn't think anyone would ever put up with me. And second of all, I surely was not putting up with anybody full time. I just never thought I'd find that right person. And believe it or not, drunk in a bar.
You go check the serial number and stuff, and we'll see if anybody's home.
I can't say I like being confrontational. I just don't put up with anybody's garbage. So I'm there to do a job, I do it, and I leave. And Kevin, well, he's a nice guy.
So is there anything we're missing in here? Anything at all?
I don't think so.
No, because I don't know. You're the mom, you're the experienced one. I don't know anything about this.
I have this beautiful little girl from a previous relationship.
We'll light it up later. Let's just get it out of here.
With Kevin being 35, I just figured that we'd go to the doctor and make sure everything was okay. Turns out that we had a 5% chance of having a baby on our own.
Because of a low sperm count?
Didn't want to blame anybody, but yes.
Oh, nice. Blame me. There it is.
But clearly, Kevin's boys did just fine.
Let the craziness begin at home. Do you want me to adjust all this?
Nope, I need you to bring it upstairs.
Oh, I thought you were doing this down here. No?
Nope, I just needed you to sort them out.
I'm on it.
But it's only a matter of minutes before the world of work comes calling.
Welcome home.
I'm in the door 10 seconds, and I gotta grab somebody's file here and tell some guy how to get his car back.
I am definitely not breastfeeding. Not at all. With the busy lifestyle that we have, it's easier to have bottle-fed baby, for me personally.
When do you want to show him his room?
If I don't make this and he squawks, we're screwed.
Okay, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. I deal with her controlling nature rather well, though, because I think sometimes it will butt heads, but we'll laugh about it.
And this, for some reason, is always a pain in the butt to open because some genius
Let me see it.
man did that.
Jen has always had her, sort of two moods. She's on or she's off. She doesn't have a whole big spectrum of moods. She's either in a bad mood or in a fantastic mood.
It's not like those crap ones at the hospital that he sucks in all the...
And the work continues. Daddy, are you sure you know?
With the work out of the way, now it's time for baby boot camp.
I'm down.
Okay.
Take a little bit of Zincofax
Yep.
and put it all over.
Too much?
No, good. Oh, I know he's a little upset.
Yeah, I'm catching that. Tie him up here.
Honey, really not important.
Well, you're the one who showed me how to do this.
I know, and he wasn't screaming his bloody eyes out. I know. How did you do this? Gulp, gulp. Now what you have to do Normally I squeeze the air out of it so there is no air.
Yeah.
This goes here. So move it around. Always make sure the nipple has tons of, there's no air in it. He sucks in air, you will be up all night. And I have spent enough time awake. Remember I was showing you at the hospital, he starts to go.
Yeah, just sit him up and give him a little burp. It's feeling like,
See, you put everything in the wrong spot.
Let me know when you're heading to the office, because I think paper's starting to pile up here.
Okay, well, you can hang out with your baby.
Fine.
Okay.
Are you hungry? Why don't you make yourself a
No, I'm
sandwich? While you're
not.
doing
Stop asking me if I'm hungry. Thank you.
She's probably not really excited about getting back in the office right now. Part of her is because she's a control freak that way.
Yeah, I think I'm a control freak. Little obsessive. I like things very organized and I like things done, like, I don't want to have to tell whether it's Kevin, my dog, my daughter, or staff. I hate having to repeat myself.
You think she's emasculating him with her behavior?
Yeah, I do. I was just watching. I feel pretty emasculated now.
See, I didn't get that. We're saying no.
Blood test. No, it's not tight enough. That's why
I think he sets the tone sometimes because he says to her, you know, you're the one who's done this before. You tell me what to do. And as she's telling him, he's kind of going, okay, okay.
Always make sure the nipple has tons of, there's no air in it.
It's funny when there's a controlling woman, or what is perceived as a controlling woman or a take charge woman, and a man who is passive, that somehow, you know, it's her issues, it's that she's angry. I mean, if he's not responding to it and he's just sort of taking it in, then it's up to him to step up to the plate as well.
It's not just that one person pushes the whole thing in one direction. Somebody pitches and somebody catches. So the observation that Kevin is a nice guy, in my language, includes the observation that the guy's kind of passive and kind of submissive and kind of indulgent. And my guess is a degree of scared rabbit is how he prefers to live. She talks about being confrontational. I don't even think she's a control freak. I just think that her main emotion is anger. I didn't feel any tenderness at all in her. She talked about responding to people who don't do what she wants, whether it's her husband or her dog. Maybe I'm oversensitive, you know,
Well,
from home.
I don't know. I mean, also
husband and dog
you're
in the
looking
same
at-
sentence.
Jen's been home for less than 2 hours before she's back to the glamorous world of taking away people's stuff.
Holy crap.
People keep calling.
Kevin's fine. He didn't have anything squished out of his lines. Like, he'll be tired, but he's fine. Yeah, I've been home, what, 2 hours? That's longer than I thought, but the baby needed to eat. Gotta work. I can't sit on my ass and do nothing.
Comfy in Daddy's hands, huh? You don't need pillows. You just sit right there.
I don't have maternity leave here, so, and that's fine. But even if I did, I can't say that I would be happy to just sit and just go to the park and go to little mommy groups, and that's not me, so.
she's dealing with a lot of stuff, and when you are a person where control is an issue and needing to feel like you know, are the boss of everything, suddenly there's this little baby who you can't control because it's just going to have needs and wants and be messy.
One of the nicknames I have for those sweet little angels is baby bombs, because you know, no matter what you do, however much you want them, they're going to blow your life apart.
It's the first night, and the fuse is lit.
Hi, baby. Good night.
Oh, okay.
You being baby.
So you're talking to the dog and to the baby.
Yeah, I was talking to the dog. When you're overtired and you get the giggles.
You should be sleeping then. Crazy?
I'm gonna go downstairs in the office. I promise you.
Will you take some naps or something tomorrow, or will you do something during the day after you get all your paperwork done?
Yes, I promise. I'm just amazed at how it takes one day of me being out of here for everything to go to hell in a handbasket. Like things done a certain way. And it never seems to go that way. Kevin's probably doing a really good job because the baby's probably still sleeping. Otherwise, he would probably be hollering.
All is well, but Jen senses that Kevin is attempting something unsupervised.
He's got the fudge factory going. That's what happens here. Apparently when you push on his legs. Dude, I've never seen that before.
I have, but
Comes out like a little cake decorating kit. never seen that. So now what?
So the first day was tough, but after 2 weeks, keeping control of work, home, and baby is beginning to take its toll on Jen.
Sometimes I don't get to have a shower till like 6:30 at night. I just try in the morning and can't.
Oh, man. Well, we're gonna have to take you right off of this outfit because this is gonna be nasty, I'm sure.
Kevin, buoyed from his diaper success, dares to present Jen with a plan to restore her sanity.
And so do you at least agree a little bit saying that we might need somebody
No.
to take over some stuff?
At work or at home?
At work.
No. Nope. Because you know what's going to happen? We're going to come in, we're going to train somebody. I'm going to have to go over and watch what they do anyways, because I'm not going to do it my way. So what's the point? Now you're going to have to pay somebody to do what?
Yeah.
To do my job so that I can go back and redo it all? No.
No, that's not the way it's going to work, because I've known people who have been, you know, they've got like legal secretary experience and whatever else that have worked for bailiff companies that I've worked for.
I don't care if they're a freaking brain surgeon.
Let me finish,
I don't want
please.
them in here.
That are excellent. They're not going to be in the house. That are excellent at what they do, and they don't have the distractions like this.
No, we're doing fine.
I think it's really typical for new parents to go through this role readjustment and for the mother to take on ownership. They carried the baby for 9 months, the baby comes out, particularly in the case where she's been a mother before. What I think is atypical in this situation is the office at home, where the lines are blurred and they're not sure who's in charge where. She wants to be in charge at home. I think he runs the business, and I think that that's where they're having a bit of a struggle, because she's trying to hold on desperately to her part of the business. So she's really going to have to sit down and decide what can she give away at the office and what can she give away at home.
Okay, here, I'll even throw it on the ground to make this a little faster transition for you, bud.
Hey, was that so tough? Was that so tough?
We're not very good at relaxing. We're not very good at just doing nothing. Even if we go to somebody else's house for dinner and they tell us to relax, you know, Jen is up quickly helping with dishes, and, you know, I'm trying to, you know, be Mr. Funny Guy and entertain or whatever. We're not just good at sitting down, watching a movie, doing nothing. We don't have good quiet time.
Oh, aloha.
Jen has been burning the candle at both ends, and she's burnt out.
Mommy's tired. Mommy looks like crap too. Right now I don't have time to nap, and everybody keeps offering to come over and take care of him so I can nap, and I can't. Between the phone and the computer, I can't. You have got to be kidding me. Well, my lovely dog decided that her tummy didn't feel well today. Come here. Oh. So she threw up all over the place, which reminds me I should let Kevin know that he better find a way to get home before I put my foot up his... I see the phone is not your friend today. Whenever you locate it and you would like to know the drama that's going on at this house, please let me know. Your dog, from you buying her that new toy that you shoved peanut butter in, she's decided to barf it all over our house. And so I have now spent half an hour cleaning the crap out of the carpet. So when you get home, be prepared to have some jobs, because I am about to hit the nut house really soon. Every day I go through that, or I can't find him. Every freaking day. And I told them before, when I'm 9 months pregnant and I can't find you, I'm gonna kill you. And of course, now I'm not pregnant, so I guess the phone went AWOL again. And it just makes me batty.
I'm in trouble every once in a while for not answering my phone, and I don't think she realizes that. Oh, message. I don't think she realizes that, you know, again, I'm in and out of the car so much. I'm in visiting clients. I never take my cell phone in with me to visit clients. It's just sort of a professional courtesy. And that's just sort of the way I do things.
Okay, well, it has to be less than 25, otherwise our client will have a fit. Because there's no guarantee. Oh. Kevin's here, I gotta yell at him. Can you call that number and see that that works?
They do fight, but not very often. But the odd time they do fight, it's usually over work, or they're fighting over Kevin not answering his phone.
She's in solitary confinement for barfing peanut butter all over our house. Why are you laughing? You didn't clean it.
And it's kind of like a war in the house, because they don't fight very much, but when they do it, they get at it.
Where's your phone?
It's in the car. It's on the other line.
On?
Yeah, it was on the other line.
Well, I should take priority. Okay, what if the dog died or I got hit by a car? What if I throw myself in front of one?
Well, I don't think you have to throw
Okay,
yourself
well,
in front of one, but...
There's always tomorrow. You want out? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Well,
The two of them are in urgent need of a review of what they do with one another, because if they don't
Absolutely.
change it,
The
this
dynamic
is
has to
this
change,
is
you're
this
right.
is stably unstable. you
But I
know?
think that probably their relationship was like that before the baby.
Oh,
This
of
is just
course.
Yeah.
exacerapexacerbating what's going on,
Yes,
and we're
which is
watching it
what
through a
babies
magnifying
do.
glass.
this will buy us time. However, if she has more than one, then we might as well just rip all the carpets out and put in hardwood because...
You're standing on the hardwood there. You give it to her there.
And where does she eat it?
Up there.
On the rug. I love how he laughs when I say that.
Well, because you're in a huff.
Well, Kevin, if you were here today, you would leave home. It's stupid.
I know, but I do have to go.
I don't see the leash. I don't see me holding you.
All right.
No, don't go.
What?
Please get the door.
All right.
Go.
Goodbye.
He makes me retarded.
Well, she's right about one thing.
What's that?
He does make her retarded. I'm sorry. That's crazy. If you want to take everything on, then yes, you're going to run into trouble. You've got to concede at some point.
Let's say each one is taking what for them is the path of least resistance. She's being the boss, and he's being, the forelock tugging little boy. The biggest trouble with that is that is not a real relationship between two human equals. And these two obviously don't get it, that one of the ways of reducing the damage inflicted by the baby bomb when it lands in your house is to have a genuine working relationship. It is a supportive factor for people. It enables them to find a little, having little babies at home is tremendously joyful, especially if you wanted them. They're adorable, they're cute, they're fun. And I didn't even do the mommy thing, and it was the hardest job I ever did. You have to wake up in the middle of the night, and they don't take no for an answer, and they don't say, "Oh, Daddy, my empathic sense tells me that you're tired and frustrated. Why don't you go have at Mommy, and I'll just occupy myself here in the nursery."
Well, Kevin, if you were here today, you would leave home.
He says he doesn't want to take the phone into meetings. I sort of get that. On the other hand, take it into a meeting for the first couple of weeks. You know what? You've got a new baby at home. He could give on a few spots, and he chooses not to. And she won't leave the house because then she'll lose control.
But then
So
it
they've
makes
got
it
two
worse
things going
because
on.
what happens is he's not there, so then
That's
that
right.
just exacerbates her. She gets more frustrated and yells at him more and gets more, and has more sort of ammunition against him, which then just proves to him that she's more unreasonable, and they're just feeding into the dynamic.
And
all
she
the
just
time.
wants him at home so she can yell at him. Like, she doesn't actually, she doesn't actually
But-
make him do some of this stuff.
But if he was more there, then maybe she would be able to bring that down enough because she's obviously acting out of frustration and anger, and maybe she could be a little softer towards him if he was there more and they were sharing in the responsibilities.
They
a little
didn't have
more.
good expectations going into it. They didn't make any plans for who's going to do the work, when the baby comes at home. He's still running out, doing a lot of the bailiff work. I assume that's where he is, not just filling up with gas. So it's like, maybe he's just filling up all day. I don't know, just get out of the house.
He just drives around till the gas is empty.
But I
and
think
then-
he's still running the business, right? Like, she's running the business. So they had zero planning for who's going to help us with our business in the first few weeks, or are we going to try to step back in the first few weeks?
It's been 5 weeks since baby Jackson arrived home, and Kevin, anxious for a chance to play dad, urges Jen to give it a rest.
Okay.
Go. I can do this.
I know you could do it. It's just, like, when he does wake up, it doesn't necessarily mean he's hungry.
I might just have to change a diaper, and I might just have to give him his little soother. We'll figure it out.
Do you know where Soother is?
Let go of the reins and go lay down.
I did mention I'm not sleepy, right?
Yes, go.
About 13 times.
Go. Sweet dreams, son. Well, Jen's downtime doesn't necessarily consist of her taking a nap, so if we can just get Jen to chill out for a little bit and even grab a couple-hour power nap would be really great, because she needs something to recharge. Okay?
But even after 5 weeks, Jen still doesn't trust Kevin with a simple diaper change.
Come on.
It's just easier for me to just say, screw it, I'll do it myself.
Out of the red.
Why are you changing him?
Because he peed all over. I caught it. Just peed on the diaper and he got a bit on his outfit.
Okay. Now what about the fact that you're changing him now on pee?
He only peed just a little bit on here, just enough that it was a mess.
So that this isn't full of pee?
No. You can double check, Jen, he's fine.
Women do take on the, like, I must organize everything. And I think it's important for women to also learn to let go a little bit.
But she's taking
And
on the role,
some
but
things
she's
won't get
resenting
done.
it as well. It's
Yeah.
that whole martyr thing. I'm taking on the role, it doesn't actually bother me.
Absolutely.
So it's got to be what you're comfortable with
And
as
that's
well.
something I've learned with relationships too. It's like, okay, you know what? I want it done a certain way. Well, if I want it done a certain way, then I better do it that way. And
Or I gotta let it go, as
or
you
I gotta
say,
let
let
it
it
go,
go,
because the
yeah.
other person doesn't think
In
the
every
same way.
relationship, the division of labor is going to be unequal, and somebody's going to be in charge of some stuff. The key is to be kind and to listen.
Pees on everything.
He peed as soon as I was changing him, too. Oh, are you ready for some food? Baby bird?
Okay.
Baby bird?
Don't let him suck his fingers.
I'm not.
Go.
I think I did all right there, honey. I don't need you. You guys want to go away and go do your thing so I can do my thing here?
Oh, Kevin. Will he ever learn?
Yeah, well...
After 6 weeks, have Kevin and Jen sorted anything out?
It's the Jen show.
No, it's not the Jen show. Jen is running the show at work, and
You're not running the show at work. You are doing all the administration and handling the guys and things like that. And I have my thing that I do. We both have different things. It's not who's running the show.
Prepare for huge changes in your life with a lot less time for yourself and endless demand from the baby. Never, ever, ever neglect the partnership, the marriage. Doing nothing is doing a lot. Sitting around is tremendous.
okay, I'm just saying,
okay, but it's
before the baby came, it was fine, and now the baby is here, and it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's okay.
So what she says.
You know, there might be some resentment about being a mother and being the one who is supposed to be, take all the responsibility. Maybe the solution could be that she spends more time at the job and they get someone to help with the childcare.
I get no credit around here. That's what just...
You get no credit.
Zippo.
Are you kidding me? I'm always
None.
telling you how great a job you do in the office. I'm
With
trying
the
to help
baby.
you.
don't
I
get...
tell you
no.
that.
No.
I think the mistake that Kevin and Jen have made is the baby's here and they still haven't changed anything. So they're still carrying on with their relationship the way it was. They're still carrying on with trying to run a business out of the house 24/7. They haven't changed their list of priorities since the baby came home. And they've got to realize that some of the things on their list just aren't going to get checked off anymore.
Don't send my blood pressure to 700
I make
over
her tea
40.
every morning, and I bring it in world's greatest mom mug for a reason.
Yes,
I don't
because
come in here
the other
with-
one that says world's biggest biatch is probably in the dishwasher.
No. No, we gave that one to your mom. Just kidding.
Edit that. You're such an ass.
I know they weren't going to put that on there.